just trying to figure out what it is.
Oh man, I would never do that.
I say,
Not at this point. Not at this point.
huh?
I would never interrupt your.
No. I said, no, this is convo. This is conversation, brother. You can join in. I don't give a darn, brother. This is real. So I should go back around there where that European was at. Let me see where she at. Let me see something real quick. Because she was over there ear hustling, brother. All day. What's day? They always ear hustling. Yeah. Hey, let's sit over here, man.
Hey man, it would be awesome when you get you a tea or something, man. Whatever you want. You want a mint tea or something?
No, I'm all right. Not right now. I'm just grab this. Thanks anyway. Thanks a lot.
Hold on.
All right, y'all. You grab one of those chairs.
Okay.
You can just sit over here. Oh, there she goes. She's on the inside. She was sitting there. She was sitting there listening to me talk. So she was sitting. This European was sitting there listening to me talk. Yo, she was sitting there looking at what books I had there too.
Oh,
They love to sit here and watch what books you have. Somebody, hey, what's up? Look, somebody asked me how many books do I have outside with me. Let me count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 books with me. 6. He said how many books I got outside. So I'm back in sunny Cali. Do y'all see sunny Cali? Hold up, let me fix this for y'all. So this European, where she at? Let me see if I can turn this around, see if y'all can see her in there. She's sitting in there. So she was sitting there like looking at what books I had and what my conversation was about. Yes, I have 6 books here. So I'm sitting here with my man. I don't know if you want to be on camera, but we chilling. My man just came up here to meet me. I can't tell y'all where I'm at, but those who knows exactly where I'm at. It's called, what's that thing called? DACA? DACA, right?
Yeah.
Where's all my educated people at? I want to know what the hell is DACA. And I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something as soon as this trash truck leaves. As soon as that truck leaves. Oh, I was on the phone with my brother Ramsey. Ramsey Burrow. You know, brother Ramsey used to pay for the NFL. And she was sitting there listening to my conversation about who we were. So, I don't know if y'all saw the video I did last night. A sister goes to TSU, and she was talking about TSU was a conservative school. That's what she told me, right? That's what the professor told the student, that TSU is a conservative school. Be careful what you talk about. So she said it was people, and they was talking about Asada Shakur, Angela Davis, and I said those are the safe people. That they didn't pass. Listen, the reason why I'm saying this, I want y'all to don't get caught up in your emotions. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna share this with y'all. The reason why I said that they allowed them to talk about Angela Davis and Maya and Asada Shakur is because they've been down that road before. They know what happened. So the sister wanted to do her paper on the Moors, and they told her this is a conservative school. Be careful about what topic you pick. Why would a TSU tell somebody that? The sister was on Facebook Live yesterday. It was live. She actually typed in what the professor said. And the professor had a book called Portuguese in West Africa. The professor had the book. And in a book called The Portuguese in West Africa, it speaks about the Moors in there. She said, well, how do you have this book and you don't want me to talk about the Moors? Think about it. Y'all keep thinking that these people, man, hey, listen, it's real. It's real. These professors know. And they're scared to death to tell the truth. defend actions of child arrivals. We're going to get into that. I want some more people to get on here because I want to know who the real immigrants are. Who are the real immigrants? I told you, y'all still watching Lindsay and ain't seeing that Lohan. Who are the real immigrants? I've been saying this on the radio for years. For years. I told y'all before, go ask all the Europeans, so-called white people, where their green cards at. Yes, I have that book. Yes, Portuguese in West Africa, I have the book. I've been had the book. Who are the true immigrants? Is it Mexicans? Who are they? Most of these educated black folks don't even understand history at all. The Europeans are the immigrants, right? It's not the Mexicans. I'm going to show y'all some stuff. So they talking about immigration. Do you know that California, in case y'all don't know, is Mexico? In case y'all don't know, Texas is Mexico. Just in case y'all don't know that. Just want to give y'all history lessons. So, by what definition? And matter of fact, by we saying this, I don't like to say, be cliche and say prayers go out to everybody that's in which because prayers ain't doing nothing. Hope the Creator looks out for those people that got hit in the Bermuda, and the islands and stuff like that. May the Creator look out for them. That's nature. But last time I checked, I think it was the Virgin Island got hit.
Yeah.
Virgin Island,
yeah.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
But
another one's coming.
Hold up. But did y'all hear about Trump going there? Did Trump even take about going there? Did he talk about it? Hold up. I'm going to share something with y'all. Do you know that Puerto Rico is United States? The Virgin Islands is United States? You know those places are the United States, right? Y'all do know that, right? But you don't hear Trump going down there, him talking about it, right? I'm not talking about harp. Stop with the harp game. We know that can happen. But nature is kicking ashtray right now. Nature is kicking. This is what's messing people up. That cement and that out there, asphalt. That out there and this out there. So, all of those places is United States. Are y'all with me? So, I didn't hear Trump talk about any of this. All islands, those islands, they're territories of the United States. That's what they are. Don't believe me? Look it up. Hawaii, Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, they're territories of the United States. You don't need a passport to go there. Think about it. Right?
They're called selected states.
Yeah, that's what they are. They're states. They really, what they are, they're territories. That's what they are. They're territories of the United States. But I'm an American. I'm not a United Statian. Mexicans are Americans. This is what y'all don't understand, how this game is being played on y'all. Mexicans are Americans. The geographical area called the United States is something totally different. Totally different. The geographical, they created territories. You must have a law dictionary, something like this, in case y'all don't know what this is. In case y'all don't know what this is, it's called a law dictionary. Now, I'm going to show y'all something. I'm sitting with my man. Look up that book. Look at that book and look up territory for me.
You got it, bro.
I'm going to show y'all something. So, and I'm going to open this up for y'all. I told y'all before, see, Negroes want to argue with Mexicans. People want to argue with Mexicans, but they scared to argue with the Europeans and ask the Europeans where their green cards at when they come in. You don't ask the Europeans because you're scared to lose something. You're scared to lose something. So why don't you go and ask the Europeans where their green cards at? So this is a book that's written years ago. You found it?
It only has territorial.
Oh, that one do?
Yeah.
So let me open up this book that was written years ago. You see this? Check this out, yo. Where is America? What is America? Who is an American? What is an immigrant? Do we question what an immigrant is? But hold up. While you got that up, since you can't find that, look alien inside that book.
Okay.
Look up alien
You got it.
inside that book. So what is an immigrant? Who is an immigrant? Indigenous. Right, hold up. No, I'm not just showing these people this. Indigenous. Yes, Moors and Mexicans are the same. But see, you have most ignorant people don't know that Moors and Mexicans are the same people. And they are scared to death to ask the European, where's their green cards at? Now, I'm going to show y'all something for my black folks. I'm going to show y'all something in a law dictionary where and who's an alien. Check it out. You see that? It says alien. An alien is a person within the meaning of the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, to the U.S. See this? Right there. 14th Amendment. So who are they talking about? Who's claiming the 14th Amendment? Who's claiming that? Negroes, blacks, and colored folks. So this is what they'll say. The 14th Amendment made me a citizen. Why do you think that professor at the college told the sister, be very careful about what you speak about in school? She said, be very careful about the topic you pick. This is a conservative school. This is at TSU in Houston, Texas. Why she got to be very careful about the topic she picked? Because you don't know your history. But you running around here riding off of what this DACA, whatever this thing is, not knowing that the only immigrants are Europeans. That's all y'all got to do is go back to my radio show. You hear me say, I told y'all before, ask Donald Trump's wife where her green card at. Where's Donald Trump's green card at? Y'all worrying about black and white issue. Right? That's all you got to do is ask the European where their green cards at. How did they get here? So what they're doing, my brother just brought up a point. He said what they're doing is trying to take people's children from them. That's all it is another form of them trying to take people's children and then indoctrinate them. My Mexican family don't fall for the okie doke. My Mexicans don't fall for the okie doke. Ask the Europeans where's their green cards at to be here. The United States is a geographical area. A geographical area. Inbox me. I do have it for sale. Those books are old. So I'm going to show y'all some more stuff. What's that? Yeah, there it is. So here it is, right? My man just showing me right now. Where did that come from? Deferred actions for childhood arrivals. Are they talking about Europeans? Are they talking about white, so-called white people?
No, they're talking about Latinos.
Are they talking about, somebody help me. Where's my educated people at? Are they talking about white people? Listen, y'all don't even ask, who gave them their green cards to be here? Listen, y'all. Listen, I said I seen this like 4 o'clock in the morning. I said, it doesn't matter what I say on this video. It doesn't matter if I do a video. People are not going to pay no attention to it. They're going to go right back, look at what they saying on YouTube and Facebook, right? And ride the bandwagon. That's what they're going to do. They get rid of all the immigrants. Get rid of all the immigrants. We got to get rid of the immigrants. But y'all don't even say or talk about the European being immigrants, the so-called white. Thank you, my brother. See how my brother Marvin looked it up? This is what smart people do. Marvin looked it up. A1. Geographical area, including within a particular government. George, the portion of the Earth's surface hold on more. Okay, so that's in a Webster's. But if you read it from a law dictionary, DC is a territory. It's a geographical area. So they're talking about a geographical area because America is a continent. It's not a country. But you have people still, smart people, grown smart people today, still running around calling this place a country. What is wrong with our people? Still calling this place a country. I told y'all before, give me the name of this country that we're talking about. Let me tell you how silly people are. And this is what people's response would be. If I ask the person, what's the name of this country? They're going to say, United States of America. I'll repeat that again. This is what crazy people say. The smart ones would say. United States of America. Of America. Do you know of is the origin for which something comes from? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know the word of is an origin from which something comes from? Like the son of Sabir. Like my son's Amir is the son of Bey. Son of, which means origin. So, give me the name of the country, y'all. Give me the name of the country. I want my educated ones on here. The educated ones that keep watching these TV shows and calling these people immigrants and people falling behind talking about Mexicans and letting these people take these people children when Europeans are the foreigners. I know y'all scared to say that though. I got that. Y'all don't want to lose your job. I got that part, but I'm going to tell you this. Lose your job and find your work. Lose your job and find your work. I'm going to say it again. Lose your job and find your work. So people are running around here talking about, oh, I seen something in Chi-Town talking about the police department is not going to be deporting nobody. The police department is a damn corporation. The local police department is a corporation. We need to ask them where their green cards at. I want y'all to do this, yo. I want y'all to make this go viral. Make this go viral like y'all watching Trump. Share it to Trump. Trump, where's your green card at? Trump, where's your wife's green card at? I know some of y'all Negroes scared, but where's your green card at? Why you think they can never deport a Negro? Think about it. You African Americans. Think about it for a minute. I want you to think for a minute. Why don't you think they can deport an African American? Illinois is a country, yes. Texas is a country, yes. Pennsylvania is a country, yes. California is a country, yes. And Congress refers to all the states as countries. Congress, not Sabir Bay. Congress refers to all the states as countries. So I'm going to ask you again. Why do you think they can never deport a Negro or a black person here? You know what they do to y'all black folks? We're going to lock them up. That's what we do to them. We lock them up. Yeah.
That's the deportation.
That's the deportation, yes. We're going to lock the niggas up. Pan-Africans think that Africa is a nation. Africa is not a nation. You have many people say Africa has many nations in there. Just talk to somebody from certain countries in Africa, watch what they say, and watch what the Africans say. Yeah, we all from Africa. Everybody's from Africa if that's the case. But they're going to say, no, you're an American. That's what they're going to say. They're going to say that you so-called blacks are Americans. My grandmother, my mother, my grandmother, and my great-grandmother was here. I could say 3 generations. My great-grandmother was 106 when she died. My grandmother was 90 when she died. My mom was 74 when she died. So I know 3 generations, and each one of them was alive, and I was around to see that. And my grandmother, great-grandmother, told me she was Gullah Geechee. She said she knew about us being Moors before she died. If you don't know what to talk to your parents about, they're going to play the game too. Because they had to protect us at one time. We're one and the same. Mexicans are your family. Just the same way you say Mexicans don't like blacks, you got blacks that don't like blacks. You have blacks that so-called blacks that's confused too. They're confused. Because they've been taught the same way. We all been poisoned mentally. Mentally. But how the hell we in 2017 and we still acting like niggas? Niggas. Yes, United States is a corporation. You can go to Title 26. Title 26 of the United States Codes, Section 7701. Section 7701, United States Codes. You can look it up. It's there. So the only immigrants that's in America would be European. That's it. But I'm going to show y'all something else. Remember what I said? Where my educated people at? I asked y'all what's the name of this country. But I'm going to show y'all something. Let's get into this. So when people say they don't deal with the Constitution, that's the white man stuff, you working for him, you using his tools, you got his Facebook, you got his Twitter, you got his Instagram, you buying his gas, you doing all that. All of it. All of it. So don't give me the emotional talk or the jump around talk and trying to get out of something. So I'm going to show y'all something. Again. You say nobody wants to be on a losing team. I love to be on a losing team because I'm going to make them win. I'm going to repeat that again. I love the losing team because I'm going to make the losing team win. You see how that works, my brother? I think you don't have no European friends. I have a lot. You talking about me?
Underdog.
I got a lot of European friends. Y'all don't even know. You don't see Sabir Bey talking about black and white games. I have a lot of European friends. Trust me, a lot of them. And a lot of them tell me that I need to tell black folks this. I don't get into that. I don't get into that. I have a lot of European friends. I even have a play father that is European. I say he's my father.
Wow.
Trust me. Come on, dude.
A couple people just spoke to you.
Yes, a couple people just spoke to me. I have it all day long. I'm in a coffee shop. This is what I do. It's the so-called black folks you got to watch out for. It's the black ones that you got to watch out for.
Wow.
You don't need his money. You have money. So it's the same way with Haiti. What they did with Haiti, they took all the money from Haiti and put it over here. It's in the United States, but they want to call Haiti broke. Think about it. They want to call Haiti, they immigrants. Immigrants, right? No. America is north, south, and central and adjoining islands. Let me give you this again. America is north, south, and central and the adjoining islands. Okay? All America. So Haitians are not immigrants. Cubans are not immigrants. Puerto Ricans are not. Trinidadians are not. People from Bahamas are not. None of that. But I'm going to show y'all something once again.
But we're going to build a wall.
But to keep the Europeans out or keep niggas in. Keep niggas in, right? So if you're a teacher, this is what you teach your people. Huh?
I can do that if you want.
Which one?
Look up the book.
No, I got it right here. Oh, I keep my books quick. I got it right. See that? The Aboriginal conditions of the island. You see that? So, yeah, we've been saying this for over 20 years. Cuba, Haiti, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Bahamas, all this is America. They were the first people to be called Indians.
Columbus never made it to the mainland.
No, all this. They were the first ones to be called Indians, but they don't teach this in school. They want to keep this away from people, but keep calling this a country. You see that definition of America? Aboriginal, one of the various copper-colored natives found on the American continent by the European. The original application of the name. Webster's Universal Dictionary, 1936. I'm pretty sure he looks more brown. I look more copper-colored. But we the same people, right? Same people. They look like him. Hold up. But yet you have these people. See, these people are immigrants. That's America right there. See that? Aboriginal. Yeah, Facebook is trying to interrupt it. You can never stop the light. Light penetrates darkness. Don't worry about that, y'all. I always have a backup plan. But you see that? So here's the Aboriginals. So don't say I didn't show y'all nothing. So Cubans are not foreign. Haitians not. Puerto Rico's not. Jamaica's not. Bahamas not. None of those. Those are the first Indians. Right? So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted on the Mexicans, because they're your people too. So, let me take you back here. Okay, so more knowledge, lesson books, sponsorships, sends, donations, Sabir Bay. Okay, no doubt. I'm going to work on YouTube. YouTube even tried to flip stuff around because YouTube making you go through channels now to try to post stuff up on YouTube. But don't ever fear, my brother Bruce is on here because he's going to take it and re-put it back up there. He's always got my backup. They get a backup right there so y'all can replay this back. Link always link that DACA, the DACA, link it to them so they can see it too. Always tag that. When you put it up on YouTube, tag that. So, because I want Trump and any of his cronies, what he's called them, characters, like he was in Texas, he called the people characters. That's what he called the people, and he said, we're going to work with these characters.
Well, he's
maybe,
an actor.
maybe his characters will see this. And I want y'all to ask them, where are their green cards at? Where's their green cards at? Where is Donald Trump's wife's green card at? Who gave Europeans citizenship? Or did they just automatically take it? Tag this to them. Marvin, share this out with them. Share this with any group that you know that's talking about immigrants. I don't want my Mexican family to be in fear of what they're going to do. This is their land. Stand up and rise up. Stand up and rise up. No. Who don't need green cards? Europeans or Mexicans? They talking about building a wall. What, they going to keep the Europeans out? They going to keep the Europeans out of here? Again, I know some of you Negroes probably scared as hell. I know y'all scared. I know y'all petrified. I told you, I said again, why haven't no so-called black person got imported? Think about it. Think about why they never got imported. What are they going to do if they're African Americans? Think about this for a minute. If somebody say they're Cuban American, which they are Americans, what would they take a Cuban back to? What would they take a Cuban back to? If somebody say they from Sudan, right? What would they take a Sudanese back to? Sudan, right?
Exactly.
So where would you take an African American back to? I know a lot of your Haitian friends are. Listen, tell your Haitian friends they have a brother. Tell my people from IET, let them know that they have family on the ground that is here for them. Share this with them. Let them know. Share this with all my Haitians, all my Mexicans. Let them know they have family on the ground here. Okay? Let them know. Okay? I am here with them. The Moors, the real Moors, are here for them because we're family. Let them know that. It was the blacks that got moved in on and not the whites, Mexicans. Mexicans moved in and took all the black. They didn't take no jobs. Didn't nobody take no jobs from nobody. How's somebody gonna take a job from you? This is the problem. Mexicans gonna do jobs that so-called blacks don't want to do. Okay, let me say this again. Mexicans do jobs that so-called blacks don't want to do. So they didn't take no job. Nobody can take anything from you. If someone took something from you, you take it back. Just like the European took your so-called black's nationality. Why ain't we taking it back? Instead of sitting on a fence talking about, oh, the white man did this or the white man did that. Why aren't you taking it back? And you take things back through your knowledge, not by going to their schools. Again, I asked y'all the question, where would they deport any African American? Where would they deport an African American? Since you African American, where would they deport you? I'm still waiting for a smart person to answer that question. Peace, my brother Ali Bey. I want to know, where would they deport an African American? I'm gonna wait. You say mother effers are scared. Yeah, they are scared. No, they can't go. They can't deport them to Africa. They would have you ever seen somebody get deported to Africa? Have you ever seen a so-called black African American? Have you ever seen one? I'm trying to figure out what part of Africa would they deport them to. The next question would be, what part of Africa would they deport them to? I'm waiting. What part of Africa would they deport them to? You know how many Africans I spoke to and said, we Americans? If we all came from Africa, then we're all Africans. That's everybody. So what they do to our people, since they can't deport them, they lock them up. So people want to play this game back and forth about the black and the white game. Back and forth. I told y'all before, give me the name of the country. Y'all keep calling it America. No matter how many times I do these videos, y'all keep calling it America. And America's a continent. Canada is America, just in case y'all don't know. Canada is America. I can cross the border from California, Boston, and New York. That's America. Have you ever been to Detroit? It's right across the bridge. That's America. Yes, this is Africa. Oh, they're not teaching this though, Frederick. They're not teaching this as Africa. They got you hating America. I hate them. I'm not American. No, I'm not a United Statian, but I'm an American. Okay? Yes, they can't deport because this is our land. I told you before, the teacher, the professor at TSU told the sister, be careful about what she speak about because this is a conservative school. Okay? So I'm going to show y'all some more stuff in law. All right? And I want y'all to make this go viral with these cats. Let me read this thing they call the Constitution. This is the Constitution. You see this? Our government in Washington, D.C., which is a territorial zone, which is the United States, right, has a number of different names. It is called the United States government, the central government, the national government, and or the federal government. So which one are you talking about? I'm talking to my educated people on here now. Which government? They talking about national government, central government, United States government, federal government. Which one? Why ain't your black leaders talking about this? Why are black leaders not sharing this with us?
Keep that bag coming.
No doubt, yeah, brother, and we all one. Cubans are with you, and always, yes, big, yes, no doubt. Shout out to my Cuban family. We all one. See, what they did, let me give y'all a little bit of history and how this got broken down. I told you, study Title 26, Section 7701 of the United States Codes. Title 26, Section 7701. You could probably Google it too. It will probably be there. It'll tell you about what the United States is in the geographical area. What happens, the federal government is the United States. The federal government is the United States. So when they talk about coming into the country, they're talking about a territorial area, which they expanded. Now, you have to read Article 1. I believe it's Article 1, where it says Congress could create territories. It's in the Constitution. That's all you got to read this thing right here. See how my man just punched it up? Let me show you something. This is what my man did. See, this is what you do when I'm telling you stuff. This is what you do. You just look at that. You see that? Title 26. Can I scroll this up?
Yeah.
This is what he punched in. See? Hold on. Let me see. Let y'all see this. This is law, right? So when you scroll through all of this, you will see it, right? Domestic, foreign. So all of this, there you go, hold up. The term United States, when used in a geographical sense, includes only the states. That's District of Columbia. Hold up, let me get this close for y'all. See, my man just looked it up for y'all. I'm trying to set it so I can show people. You see that? Only the states and the District of Columbia. I'm not making this up, y'all. I'm talking and I'm showing y'all this, man. I'm showing y'all. Get out of your emotions. So what United States are they talking about? Give me the name of the country. All you have to do is start using this. Use this, people. It's going to be in a school, yo. What they're doing is indoctrinating everybody that's coming out the schools. Oh, let me show you something. She pulled something else about the United States codes. The term state shall be construed to include the District of Columbia, where such, see this? I know this is too much for y'all. The states and the District of Columbia, that's a geographical sense. Yes, geographical, which means also America is a continent.
Bye, see you later.
America's a continent. So give me the name of the country. I told y'all before, if you got on here late, United States of is the origin of something, like the son of Bay. Amir is the son of Bay. Okay? That's all it is. So why I told you, we so smart that we dumb. If you really want to test me on what I know, bring it. Invite me. Bring it. And I want you to bring all the scholars. Let's have a field day. What they say, let's feed them and entertain them. That's what I think one of them said. They asked Alexander asked Caesar or something like that. What do we do with the people? Feed them and entertain them. But the difference is, I'm going to edutain you. I'm going to edutain you. Bruce, you can't even tell them about Morocco, brother. Don't even call it Morocco. Don't even say a Mexican, because you have some Negroes that try to say something totally different. Let me tell you this with y'all. I have documents that Congress calls all the states countries. I said this before. Congress says all the states are countries. If I find my document again, I'm going to show y'all this. They were not states until the 1700s. Okay, but it's still not a continent. That's what they created in the District of Columbia. The District of Columbia is a geographical area. That's what the District of Columbia is, geographical. That's it. That's all. Congress referred to all the states as countries.
As a matter of fact, a friend of mine told me they're not recognizing the United States anymore internationally. They're asking you what state you're from.
They ask you what state you're from. This is why everybody has state ID. What state are you from? It's only a state of mind. They became states in the 1700s, people. I can show you the documents. I'm not making this. If I just told y'all that without showing you, you wouldn't believe me. My man Ramsey told me today, the only reason why they have certain people on radio shows and stuff, because they have a degree in something or a book in something. This is what he said. Or you got to be a football player or athlete. This is what he told me. That's not new to me. I told him that. He said, Sabir, but I love the way you're doing it. This is what he told me. And I will challenge anybody on any goddamn given day. I'm being real with y'all. Any given day on what I'm talking about. 50 Texas would be nationality. Yes, Texas is its own country. Oh, Lord, they got a billboard. You ever see the billboard? Texas has a billboard. You ever see the Heineken billboard? Y'all look it up. See if you can find that Heineken billboard. There's a Heineken billboard. You ever peep that? Let me show you how crazy this is. It says somebody, I'm trying to quote it. It says such and such in countries. We are in 50 countries, something, and it explains it. I'm trying to see if you can find a Heineken billboard. How many of y'all seen a Heineken billboard? It's a big bill, but we don't look at that though. It's a billboard. Talk about Heineken. And it says about we are in 50 places or 50 countries or something like that. Real rap. Europeans are telling it, but we're just indoctrinated. The new license has the United States on it. Yeah. Wow. Y'all gotta understand. The Union, you gotta study what a Union is and what a Confederacy is. All this stuff, if you study constitutional law, is there. Union, Confederacy. But y'all worry about taking down statues, right? Really? But yet you put your children in school to dummy them down in school and don't have the heart or the balls to tell the truth about what's really going on. Mexicans is your family. Cubans are our family. Haitians are our family. Jamaicans are our family. Oh, here's the billboard. Oh, let me show you the billboard. See how you work this thing? What up? How many people seen that billboard? Born in Holland, raised in 92 countries. And it's another one like this too. It's another one they got out. Yo, y'all don't even get it, dude. Yo, I love doing this. I love doing this. Congress referred to all the states as countries, yo. So we worrying about DACA. DACA. Ask them cats where their green cards at. Let's see if y'all got the heart or the balls to ask them that. Let me see how many of y'all, the 247, probably over 2,000 or 3,000 people on my feed, probably. It says 244, but I know it might be more that is following. So I want all my people on here to ask the Europeans for their green cards. Ask them for their green card. Ask them if I told you to go back to where would you go back to, since black folks like to get upset. That's another thing the black folks get mad at. Oh my God, they told me to go back to Africa. No. You want to see a European turn pink? Tell them to go back to where they came from and see what happened. Ask them. Watch. See if you got the heart. Just say that to them. I say it to them all the time. But I don't refer to them as being white people. Okay? I don't. Not at all. The first thing the professor taught me when I attended Cheney in the political science class was state or countries. See? I know. See what I'm saying? But our people keep calling it a country. The United States is a country. And people try to make excuses and arguments about the silly behind stuff. Like, stop. Come on, man. I don't give a damn if they do take down a video, dude. They won't. There's too many outlets now. You think I'm worried about what somebody gonna do, dude? Y'all getting it right now. Listen, government was instituted amongst the people. Did y'all know that? Everybody to celebrate the Declaration of Independence. It says government was instituted amongst men. Anytime a government becomes destructive to its ends, it is the right of the people to alter and to abolish it. Ain't that what it says? And that's what the Declaration of Independence says? Do y'all want me to quote that again? Y'all need me to quote that again? Oh, y'all didn't know it. Y'all thought I didn't know that. So listen, let me repeat that again. Government was instituted amongst men. Anytime a government becomes destructive to anytime a government becomes destructive, it is the right of the people to alter and to abolish it and to set a new one up. Okay? My husband is European. I asked him for his green card. He went and got his DNA tested so he could get one. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. European needs a green card because they are not indigenous. Nope. I showed you who the indigenous people were. Y'all want to see the indigenous people again? 270 countries sharing you said 250 and counting, sharing everyone. Yeah, share it out. There's more people on there. I want y'all to share this out. That video last night was powerful, brother. Oh yeah, share that video out from last night, because I did go in. And the sister got on there that told me what the college said at TSU. She told me, she got on here and said the college said it's a conservative school and we can't say this and we shouldn't talk about this. Oh no. You can talk about Asada Shakur. I love Asada Shakur. I love Angela Davis. But the key is, they already down with that program. They down with that. They down with y'all cats talking about white supremacy. They down with y'all saying post-traumatic slave syndrome. They used to that. They used to it with the black power. Let's try some. What's that song called? Hell Melvin and the Blue Notes? Wake up everybody. Ain't no more sleeping in bed. No more backwards thinking. Time for thinking ahead. Let's teach a new way. Let's teach a new way. The key thing that they don't want you black folks to know, that you're home and this is your land and you are more. I drop heat all the time, sis. You don't even know. I have content for decades. Like a rapper, like Karis once said, I have songs for God knows how long. I can drop this at the drop of a dime. It makes sense out of it. I want y'all to ask these people and stop allowing these people to try to deport our Mexican brothers and sisters. Seriously. I want y'all to start sharing this out so our people from these other countries can know exactly who they are. We're one. We're one. And the only thing he don't want us to do is come together. Listen, I don't know. North Korea going to do what they're going to do. North Korea is going to do what they're going to do. Are you prepared? Are you prepared for what's going to happen? Do you have allies? Remember that movie, The Day After Tomorrow? Who remember that movie, The Day After Tomorrow? Remember The Day After Tomorrow? Right? When everybody, the United States tried to run to Mexico and they wasn't letting people in? Who remember that movie? When they all ran to Mexico and tried to get into Mexico. And they were saying, ho, 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 ho. There they started having negotiations and all this other stuff, right? But yet, all these niggas that want to talk about Mexicans, I'm very close with Mexicans. I have co-hosts on my radio show. The 2012 movie, they all went to Africa. Y'all wouldn't even understand when something would go down, you couldn't even leave here and go nowhere. But seen in the movie in 2012, when that dude's beeper went off in 2012, when the flood was coming, remember that part? When he ain't say nothing? And you got all these so-called wannabe scholars and black leaders running around here telling y'all that you African Americans and we're blacks and we begging for reparations, we looking for what they call it? Reparations and privileges from this European? Really? Come on, man. They ready. You got to stay ready, people. Understand. Let me go back for my people that just got on here. I want to show y'all this again. We're fam. This is America, people. This is America. This is America. All this. This is what you call America. All this is America. Okay? Brazil, Peru, Chile. All this is America, people. This is called North, South, and Central. This is America. This is a continent. You see that? You see that? The Aboriginal or copper-colored natives. We're home, people. Europeans then twisted your head in their school systems, yo. This is what they did. They twist your head in their school system. Cubans are your people. Puerto Ricans are your people. All these people, Jamaicans, Bahamas. This is not my book. This is Europeans who writing this about you. But you're looking for your history and slavery. You see that book? Come on, man. This is even when you watch the Planet of the Apes movie. Do y'all remember the Planet of the Apes movie? When Charleston Heston broke free? Go watch the old one. Go watch the old one. And it was the Forbidden Zone. Y'all remember that? In the caves? The Forbidden Zone. They couldn't go. They said blow up the cave. When Charleston Heston broke loose and he thought he came from somewhere else. Remember that scene in the movie when he was riding on the beach? Go back and watch it. He's riding on the beach and he jumped off the horse and he hit the ground. He saw the Statue of Liberty in the ocean and he said, damn, 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 I always been home already. You're home. You're home. Exactly. They get their stories from real life stuff, y'all. They talking about you, black man, black woman. They talking about you. I got 400 and something people on here right now and probably more. I want y'all to share this out because I want to challenge all the naysayers. I want to challenge all the so-called black leaders, all the so-called black scholars. If you're an attorney, let's get it in. We want to talk about fighting for our people. You want to talk about reparations for our people? Let's talk about reparations. Because I got my Cubans backing me. I got my Haitians backing me. I got my Ethiopians backing me. I got all my people from the Caribbean rolling with me. Trust me. I got them. We're one. And this is why my brother Taj Tariq Bey and myself has been putting this work in hard body. And everybody keep asking when I'm having a book. I got a book. There's no need for it. This is my book right here. I do have a book coming. Believe me, it's coming. But my book is here right now. So why have a physical one when I am the walking book? I'm a walking book. I hope I'm making sense to y'all. Let me show y'all this before I get off of here. Again, another book. Spain, 1492 to 763. Let me show y'all something. To show you. Montezuma. Montezuma looked like this brother right here. Don't he favor Montezuma? Yeah, they are. Put soldiers around them guards. Yup. So this is Montezuma. You see, they say a powerful image. It says a powerful image of Montezuma. Come on, people. We got work to do, yo. We got work to do. And yes, they would do that. Yes, they would. They would put soldiers around. How would you survive? Who's your allies? Do you know Mexico was helping Ethiopia? Do you know that even how each country, each nation was helping one another? But y'all don't see this, man. This is crazy. We don't get it. It is happening right now. It is. But they didn't tell you about the Mexicans who was helping the people that was in Texas, right? I was there. I was there. The media didn't cover that. I was there in Houston. Read the book by Edwin. The story of the 10th nation. Listen, dude. One thing we have to realize that we home, baby. You have to realize we are Moors. You have to realize the nationality of our ancestors was taken in Philadelphia in 1774. And then in 1779, Negro, black, and colored was placed on you. There's a video I did last night. You should go back and look at it. It's on my Facebook. My brother Bruce will post it up on YouTube. It's out there. It's there. There's a DVD that Brother Taj and I did years ago. Right? Why don't the black man in America have a nationality? Critical thinking too. We did that years ago. Come on, man. I know this is probably going to fall on deaf's ears. I know it. But I hope y'all take it. Do something with it. Because a lot of these cats, honestly, that's out here telling y'all this stuff is in Masonic lodges. They're in Masonic lodges. You have deacons in the church. You have deacons, Shriners, Eastern Stars, and all of that in the churches. And they know exactly what I'm talking about. But they're told not to tell you Negroes. Just go to school and get it. Just go to school. They say just go to school, get a degree, get a diploma, get a good job. That's why we are mad disrespected. It's not necessarily because of the color of our skin. We are mad disrespected because we're not honoring our mothers and our fathers. If you're Pan-African, proclaim your nationality. Know who you are. If you're Pan-African, we're not honoring our mother and our fathers, yo. So why would anybody else respect us? Come on, man. We thinking joining the Sigma Phi Betas, Kappa, Sigmas, whatever, Theta, Heta, Beta, and saying we're Masons and Eastern Stars is going to get us somewhere. No, it's not. And I know I probably won't be in certain places, y'all, because I know they're going to be watching this and they're going to be mad at me. Trust me. If you really want to free your people, let's sit down and talk. They don't want to talk about this because they're benefiting from something. They're benefiting. Trust me when I tell you this. Trust me. And since I have so many people here, y'all feel free. Always feel free. If you want to donate, go to sabirbayradio@gmail.com. sabirbayradio@gmail.com. Shout out to my sister Jaquetta. She's always putting that PayPal up there, man. Thank you, my sister. See, some people are listening. Some people are listening. But this is real, y'all. We We really have a job to do. I'm serious, yo. And we got to check these people who act like they speaking for us. A Mason ring, that says a law. This says 7. Even if I did have a ring on like that, it's mine because I'm born a Mason. I'm born a mother's son. I'm born a mother's son, my son. That's what Mason means, a mother's son. Not these cats in these little cliques. I'm born a mother's son. I am the Illuminati. I am the illuminated one. Illumination means to illuminate, to shine light on the ones that don't have the light. The ones that say they got the light is keeping you from the light. I'm going to say it again. The ones that say they have the light is keeping you from the light. That's like me walking through a cave and I got the light and I'm keep hiding the light and you bumping into the walls, Jack. No, if you got the light, then you let your light shine. You put it on a pedestal. You let people see it. Like the Paramount picture, Jordan. When people see that, you ever see the flare when they shoot it up in the air? To know where you at, to know where to go at. Y'all remember that? They shoot that flare. They give you those Morse codes that tapping, that Morse code, that numerology. The numerology, look it up. My name is 11299 in numerology. The numbers is only from 0 to 9, people. European can't teach you none of this. Everything they've done, they stole from your ancestors, from you. And this is why I can sit with any European. I don't hate none of them. I don't hate nobody. I should hate the brother that shot me 5 times. I was shot 5 times. Do I hate him? No, I know he's a little crazy, but I understand karma too. What goes around comes around. So I did my dirt, so it came back on me. That's how it is. So do I hate? Nope. I don't teach hate. I teach love. It's easy to hate somebody, but it's harder to love that person. See the difference? Easy to hate, but it's harder to love somebody. And when you have anger in your heart, you catch all kinds of illnesses, sicknesses, disease. Anger is one letter away from D. It's danger. And when you're dangerous, you can't think straight. Understand what's going on, people. This is why you never see me get mad at nobody and raise my voice or call you out, or call you a coon or call you a mother effer. I am very cool, calm, and collective, and I'm standing on my square. That's me. You ain't never in my videos. People try to come at me, but they're going to lose, like I always say. Every time you think you're going to come at me, I'm going to kill you with kindness. All the time. But I say this all the time. If I'm on that treadmill and you're on that treadmill, only 2 things are going to happen. Somebody's going to die or somebody's going to get off first. And I ain't getting off first. I'm going to die on the treadmill. You die on your post. Period. Yes, that hate will kill you, yo. That stress will kill you. That's why I don't stress or hate anything. I laugh at everything. Kevin Hart was funny when he said, I laugh at my pain. I laugh at my pain. So I'm laughing at the pain. So what happened, there's always a better day. My mother died because she was stressed from cancer. It stressed her. Stress killed her and it causes the cancer. It triggers. The hate triggers and it goes into hate. It causes all kind of illnesses in your stomach and your brain and all of that. It sound like Will Smith? Yes, that is Will Smith. Running and reading, people. Running and reading. He said this. He told me this too. And Will grew up with me in Philly. I respect that brother. He said, that's why you always see me running in my movies. Running and reading. Because I'm racing the man in my head, people. I just got off the plane 10 o'clock last night to come back to LA from Houston. And I was up last night, 1 o'clock in the morning doing a video. I didn't go to bed till 9 o'clock this morning. I had to come meet my brother right here. Running and reading. I'm always running and reading. Okay? I'm always running and reading. You would think, do I look like I'm tired? I went to bed at 10 o'clock this morning. And I had to meet my man here at 12 o'clock. And he's sitting right here. So I give my word. If I say I'm going to be somewhere, I'm going to be somewhere. That's me. I don't hate nobody. Everybody's going to get tested by me. If you think you're going to test me, you're going to lose. They have you on a loop. Who have me on a loop? They ain't got me on no noose. That's all right. Niggas wearing nooses around their necks every day. Shout out to my brother in the Caribbean, Dean, what's up? They got Negroes running around talking about nooses being hung, but they got nooses around their necks. Y'all call it a tie. Y'all call it a tie, but niggas wear nooses around. Think about it. Yeah, huh?
They can hang you from either one.
They can hang you from either one. They can hang you with your own tie and say you hung yourself. Or that Negro committed suicide. It's called a tie. Yeah, a noose tie. They can hang you from there and tell you that you hung yourself. See, y'all got to think ahead, people. I'm being real, man. You say you love my wisdom, give thanks. I hope I can pass it off to y'all. That's my job. My mission and my goal is to give it to y'all. My brother Mel Jackson, the actor, said, to be of service to the whole. That's what he said. To be of service to the people. That's what my brother Mel said. To be of service to the people. You're not going to hear this on The Breakfast Club. You're not going to hear this on XM. You're not going to hear this on Carl Nelson. You're not going to hear this on a lot of these dudes' shows. None of them. So I got to go. I hope y'all enjoyed. Taj is great. I'll see Taj. I'll be in Philadelphia this weekend. So I'll see my brother Taj this week. He's good. I spoke with him a couple days ago. He's in good hands like Allstate. Long as I'm breathing, he's good. Trust me. What do I do? This is what you should do. You want to know what I do for a living? I'm going to give you something. Punch in my name, Sabir Bey. This is what I want you to do. Punch in Sabir Bey on Google. And I want you to go to IMDb on Google. IMDb. And then I want you to punch this in. See the name? Let me show you this. Punch in that. Google. YouTube. Or you can go to YouTube, Sabir Bey Shows. So this is a documentary we did a while ago. Out of Darkness. I am the producer in this. And I also just produced a film with Hawthorne James, Big Red from Five Heartbeats. It's called Abandonment Act. It's getting ready to come out. I did radio for 15 years. Okay? 15 years on radio. 15. Not when you, it's not Blog Talk. It wasn't no Blog Talk at the time. There was no YouTubes at the time. There was no Facebooks and no Twitters. I did radio for 15. WKDU in Philadelphia. I did WRD in Philadelphia. I did WNJC in New Jersey. I did LA Talk Live out here in LA. I did RMC out here in LA. 15 years in radio. And I do film. I did a documentary on Noble Drew Ali, and I do public speaking. So you want to know. But you can Google all that. Or you can go to IMDb. So people just think I just walked into this stuff last night. Nah, I've been around for a minute. I've been in it long. I've been in it for 20 years. The first video that I ever did with Brother Taj Tariq Bey is called Critical Thinking in Delaware. I did a video in 2001. It's called The Overstanding the Language of Law. In 2001, I did that video. My son was probably 3. He's 19 now. He was probably 3. You'll see my son in that. My son Amir Bey in the video. 2001, I did that video. It's a it was two discs, but it was a VHS back then. VHSs. He laughing. It was VHSs. It's called The Overstanding the Language of Law in 2001. Though that's not on YouTube. Critical Thinking, if you punch in Taj Tariq Bey and Sabir Bey, it will pop up. Critical Thinking. That was in Delaware on Christmas Day. When I said Taj, a brother said, let's film it. And Brother Taj and I was sitting in the house in Wilmington, Delaware. Critical Thinking. That's old. So I've been around for a long time before there was a YouTube, before there was a Facebook, before none of that. None of that. You didn't have cameras in the room. I had a newspaper called Civil Alert before the radio show. I have cassette tapes, over 4,000 cassette tapes of my radio shows. Been in it for a minute. Okay? But I got to go, y'all. Let me just show y'all some of my stuff that I did already. This is just some of the stuff. This is a DVD I did with my brother, Professor James Smalls. Let me see if we can see that. African Spirituality. With my brother Smalls. This. You see that? This is a Sabir Bay Productions. Where's the one I did with my brother Wesley? Oh, my brother Wesley Muhammad. Okay? When I had him out. And Out of Darkness. And the only documentary that's ever been on Noble Drew Ali I did in 2009. Before there was a such thing called Hidden Colors. There was no Hidden Colors at the time. It was called The Prophet of the People. Documentary on Noble Drew Ali in 2009. Yes. So I've been around for a minute. How being a more with that knowledge work out for y'all, work out being that y'all lost. We got to fight. It's not necessarily for me anymore. It's for our children. It's not for me. You have to kick start it. See what Europeans do? Europeans always say for them and their posterity. Posterity means their future generation. I'm not doing it for me right now. I'm good. It's for my children's children, and your children's children. See, we want stuff right now. What you do is you plan now, you fix it now, so we won't go through what our ancestors did or our parents have done to suck us up in a system that is not working. Okay? Yes, the Noble Drew Ali documentary, we redid that Noble Drew Ali documentary. So the one that you see on YouTube is a little different than the one that we have on DVD. And yes, I produced that and I directed that one also. It's the only one that you see on there. So listen, y'all, I got to go. Again, y'all, if you love what y'all heard, get at your brother. I'm here. I'll be in my hometown, Philly, this weekend. Philly, baby. If you like, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. If you want to support, again, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. Consultation. I'm going to sit with my man for a minute. Y'all can rock with me. Inbox me. DVDs is $20, $24, $25. Holla at your boy if you want them. All right, I got to go. It's been real. I'm just getting back. I got to enjoy this beautiful day before I get back out of here. I'm back in California. So I got to enjoy this beautiful day before I head back on the East Coast. All right, stay up. Stop letting these people lie to y'all. Stop letting them lie to y'all. Mexicans, this is your land. Okay? Ask the Europeans for their green cards. Don't be afraid. And you black, so-called black folks, black power, ask the Europeans for their green cards. This is not the Europeans' land. All right? The so-called white man's. Let's put it that way. Peace.